Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Blue Hens will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Kent State's offense will take the first swing of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first 2 plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense, and I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got the tight end. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Delaware's offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective at the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. There's a live football. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Blue Hens need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
3rd and long situation. We're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. 1st punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. 1st one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Newman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Berry.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the 1st, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
And he's going to go backwards, and they force a fourth down. What a play by this defensive front. The kick is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. To the air on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the Blue Hens need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Etheridge. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He'll do it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Gets it out quickly. Oh, a lot of space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's LeBoy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. He's got it. First down and more. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking downfield to throw. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Turning it on! Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Finds a little space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. When you've already sent your punt around 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the golden flashes send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the move, it's Silver. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pulls it in. It's LeBoy. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Etheridge. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Runs through a tackle. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quarterback now breaking the field. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Golden Flashes are in the hurry-up. He'll throw on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll immediately call timeout. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete. There he goes. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Golden Flashes will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll open the second half with a run. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. The give on the option. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running into the open space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off and shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second.
Wide open spaces. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Quick spin on the run. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Takes the handoff. It's Silver. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The inside handoff. Plows through the defense. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. He'll pull it on the read. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Clark. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
That's a first down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. Oh, ball's out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Blue Hens. The defense takes matters into its own hands. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 28 over Cal. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the golden flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for room. It's Newman. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have up.
Touchdown, Blue Hens! And the beatdown has ensued.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Martin. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. They'll give it to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Caught close to the marker. It's Martin. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
And a 1st down for the offense.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. What a tough break for the defense. You get a hand on the football, and they still make a big play.
Man, how difficult is that? The ball is deflected. To be able to keep your eyes on the football, continue to concentrate from a fortuitous bounce, Reese. A nice break to him, makes the catch, makes the big play down the field.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
And this is always the time in the game when coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground. Lots of running room. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. To the air on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Blue Hens line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try it over the left side. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Berry. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Golden Flashes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Clark. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Martin.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to...
There he goes! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Golden Flashes have this offense rolling. He'll pull it on the read. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he'll be smacked to the ground. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Golden Flashes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Catch in the middle, it's Berry. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They are controlling the ball, 9th play of the drive. Slithers into space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Golden Flashes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Hard running there. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Off to the races. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Delaware. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Pittsburgh has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. They're trailing by 19 to Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Kearney on the Jets. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate.